Ohio, good morning everyone. Welcome back to my stream. It is an amazing day today. Not only because here in Australia the weather is really nice and I'm doing something so fun this morning with my girlfriend, but we are also talking about the newest expansion that was just announced for Guild Wars 2. Janthir Wilds. We have to talk about this. This is what we were talking about today. Thought it would be a cool opener to have Secrets of the Obscure playing in the background. Like a nice reveal. And I pulled it off perfectly. Alright, let's get rid of this. Always gotta test my internet there. Yeah. So we are so excited about this. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's so excited. I'm actually a little late to the party here. Hello. I'm late. But welcome to the stream. We're going to take a look at this. So they announced it this morning at like 2 or 3 a.m. for me. So it was like 10 a.m. I think Western time. Back in the US, which is where I'm from. And they've got a lot of stuff happening here. Straight away, you can already buy the expansion, and it is now available on Steam. So if you're interested in getting that, go buy it. And make sure to get the Ultimate Edition, because it is worth about $25 you pay for $50 worth of gems. So if you're gonna buy something in the gem store, which you, let's be honest, you probably will, get that. So yeah, let's also start off by taking a look at the trailer that they released for it, because that is also always very exciting. Also and always. I think they probably have it in here, right? Nope, they don't have it in here. Do they have it in here? Oh, they do have it in here. Right. Let's take a look at this. I'll just pause this music here. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
It may be dangerous, but this place, it's stunning.
Think there are any white mantle left in the area?
Sorry, hold on. Let me make sure it's really high quality here. That one more time. You'll thank me later.
It may be dangerous, but this place, it's stunning.
Think there are any white mantle left in the area? I've heard enough rumors.
Janthir. A storm looms over that place. That is not a territory I wish to cross.
My bear kin have lived in Janthir longer than your cities have stood tall.
Is this?
Surely the strangers do not walk among all lands.
A false god!
This place is no longer home to me. But perhaps it can be for you.
Alright, That's it. I just wanted to make sure we run through the entire thing before I start talking. I'm not a fan of just like chatting throughout the video when no one has seen it. It's like, let me listen, you know? Let me just listen with you and be like, oh my god, whoa, what's happening? Like, you know, either silently or kind of, you know, saying that instead of like, oh, we have this, oh, we have this, confirmed, you know? I don't like that stuff. I'm more of a watch it first once, then then talk about it. You've had the experience, now we talk about it. I think the biggest thing I want to talk about is the trailer. So let's just go through some of this stuff first. Before we do that, because that's the most fun thing. I'll turn the music back up for some creepy music from Secrets of the Obscure. This one sounds a little bit more a good track for this. Not this one. All right, let's just do Secrets of the Obscure again. Let's put that on repeat. To be honest, it's a really good song. How do I repeat it? That's right. Okay, let's do this. So, what we have here is some screenshots. We have some bears. A house, like a homestead. New enemies that look, well, I really like the look of them. I just hope they're not just blatant reskins from previously. Just some random area, I guess, in the trailer. So, Into the Wilds, they say. Here's some more images. So they're in like a little nook or cranny of the mountain here. So we're going north to Janthir. This was highly speculated. Everyone thought it was going to be Janthir. And it's funny because, well, everyone at least definitely wanted it to be Janthir, and it is. And that's pretty impressive of people to assume that it would be Janthir. Recent momentous events have left the denizens of Tyria determined to recover and build a new future together. Knowing that cooperation with neighbors will be crucial to their long-term success, your allies will dispatch you to befriend the lowland Coden of Janthir, a dangerous land that was once home to the strange Mersat and their white mantle sycophants in the time of the original Guild Wars. The story you uncover on the Isle of Janthir will play out across 4 major releases, starting with the initial launch of Guild Wars 2 Janthir Wilds on August 20th, 2024, and continuing to introduce content in quarterly releases through the first half of 2025. Each quarter of content also includes feature updates, new challenges, group content, combat systems, updates, and more. Alright. Just want to make sure this music's not too loud. Not gonna lie, I really like the music. I like this theme part. Anyway, this is interesting. So we're befriending lowland Coden of Janthir, right? The Coden live here. But look how they're saying the denizens of Tyria determined to recover and build a new future together. So they have to cooperate with neighbors, find a home, right? Is that what we're doing here? Finding a home for them? But what I want to know is, who does this include? Because I want to know if it includes Canthons at all. I want my theory to be correct that there was Canthons here. Anyway, let's talk about the homestead. So it's like a player housing that's being introduced. Finally, player housing is coming. You know what? It might just be more fun to, I mean, it lists everything. It might just be more fun to talk about the trailer. So let's do that. Alright. Let's go through here. So first of
but
all,
this place...
we can see it is really beautiful. And Kate is back. And a lot of other characters are
Think
back.
there are any white mantle left in the area? I've heard enough rumors.
Now, one of the first things I noticed is there are dialogue moments happening again, which is exactly what I wanted to see from Guild Wars. The storytelling they can produce can be amazing, and it needs to go back to that. I'm hoping it is, because the music that they put through this, they always tie everything really well together, and I'm really hoping that they did it again with this one. Well, they can tie everything good together. I'm not saying Secrets of the Obscure was amazing or anything. It wasn't. It was missing a lot of things, and the storytelling kind of dipped into a dark, deep pit of sadness. And by sadness, I mean disappointment for the players. Especially me, who loves this game, in particularly for the story.
There are any white mantle left in the area? I've heard enough rumors.
Janthir.
So, what is this? A city chained to the ground by, well, chains. It's floating. What is this? Is this an old city? Is this a new city? A recent one? Is this oh wait, no. Oh wait, hold on. If we look closely here, we can see there are... This is part of the Wizard's Tower, which makes sense because it looks like it. I thought it might be something else, but I just realized it is a Wizard's Tower because it has the gates, the Wizard Tower gates opening here with the portals. And I think they're kind of genius for this is how it's going to connect to all parts of the world now. The Wizard's Tower is the main hub. We have access to it. And then we have portals to it. So I am assuming this is going to be like a mini hub inside Janthir that sits here. Wizard's Tower is the main hub, but this is the mini hub in Janthir.
A storm looms over that place.
Oh my god, the voice acting
That
is
is
back.
not a
Everyone.
territory I wish to cross.
No, always there was voice acting, but there's chatting with animation.
I've heard enough rumors.
Look at this. It's back.
Janthir.
It's back.
A storm looms over that place.
It's cutscenes. Oh my god, cutscenes
That is
are
not
back.
a territory I wish
Cutscenes
to
are back.
cross.
So excited. This place looks like hell to go through. I don't really want to be here. I wish they could just make at least one expansion with no hellhole in it. Or area that just like is just too, you know, looking like this. We had the Desolation, we had well, to be honest, Inner Nyos looked... Actually, okay, I'll take that back. Soto looked really nice. Didn't have any of this stuff. But it wasn't like down to earth, like grounded, which is what I was hoping for. Like a regular, nice area, like Grothmar. I wish we had more... I wish this whole thing was kind of like Grothmar and this wasn't messed up. Or like through the story, you could unmess it up and it looks better for you.
My bear kin have lived in Janthir
There's the Coden right
longer
there.
than your cities have stood tall.
Oh, is that... Wait, was that a geyser? Look, geyser. Oh, it's gonna be a new mechanic, right?
Cities have
You can go
stood
jump
tall.
into geysers and they shoot you up high. That's what the launches are gonna be for your sky scale, maybe. But it's kind of up high. How do you get up there? So, here's obviously the new spear. They've announced there's a new weapon. The spear is coming. Obviously, well, it's not, you know, it is in writing actually down here, I think somewhere. So we've got Guardian, likely Guardian. Likely the Guardian. This is new armor for this area, I guess. Or is it not, is that not rift armor? That's the Astral Ward rift hunting armor, isn't it? New enemies. Kate is back.
This?
I feel like none of the... Oh, this is obviously the Ranger. And they are launching as... This is the new Warclaw, and there's an effect, I guess. It looks really... That looked really... Wait. Wait a sec.
Is this?
Wait, what just happened? I just realized something. Okay, this is obviously the Ranger using the spear, right? But, look. They're launching. But then, do they disappear? I don't know what happened to them there. This could be the warrior. Here. Wait. I don't know. Would that be elementals, maybe, actually? Or warrior.
The strangers do not walk among all land.
Okay, what does he say here?
Is this?
Surely the strangers do not walk among all lands. The strangers do not walk among all lands.
Surely the strangers do not walk among all lands. What does that mean? So they're kind of questioning who we are, where we're from,
A false god.
and what we know. I don't know. This seems like it was just put in here randomly. False god. What does that mean? Back to Balthazar.
God.
Referencing. Well, back to Palau with Joko. So I wonder what that is. Then, notice this is like a spearhead. So like you're going back to Native, or not Native America, but like, what would you call it? The... Oh my god, it was on the tip of my tongue for a second. Like Davy Crockett. No, I don't know.
This place is no longer home to me.
So this sounds really
Perhaps
sad.
it can be for you.
Like it's gonna be in the story. Like this in the story, he used to live here. Then he gives us the home. We can like his home. We can decorate it the way we want it. That would be really cool if that's the case. And it would be really cool if they gave it to us at the end of the expansion, not the beginning. Or like whenever he genuinely leaves us. Not just like, just to give it to us, you know? It should be purposeful. Purposely given to us. I'm trying to think what this makes me think. Like, not Native American, but like... It does make me think Native American, but it also makes me think something else. It makes me think like... Oh my god. What does it make me think? What does this remind you of? And ask my girlfriend what this makes her think of. It's a spear. Look. It's a spear. Spearhead, like that.
Switzerland?
Spear, look. Like this.
Mm.
But does it remind you of anything? Like a time?
Time?
Like a time period. It seems like it's in the past, right? A little bit. Like an old time gone by, untouched land, like just in the forest or something like that. Just primitive. More primitive. All right. So I think we've covered most of that stuff. I think one of the other exciting things, I can't speak. Oh my god, I'm too excited. Is the okay, spears coming for all weapons, but raids are back and encounters. But here's something I really wanted to talk about. The story. Okay, let's just go through this real quick because I don't remember where they wrote this. So more challenging encounters are coming alongside the story chapters in the releases. in November, in the first release, we're gonna get a new raid that has 3 encounters in it. So I'm assuming that means 3 bosses, right? Something like that. And now this is the crazy part. The story of these encounters would be accessible in 2 ways. Through a classic 10-player raid instance, our 8th raid, so their 8th raid, or there's an or with large groups in open world events. That means that if you don't do raids, or you can't do raids, or something about raids you don't do, or you can't organize a party or whatever, you can still get the story from the raids into your PvE exploration, so you don't miss out on the instanced continuation, because a lot of the previous raids have story, because that's what Guild Wars does. They do story stuff. A lot of the previous raids have story, but this finally allows people who can't do raids to experience it, which is really important because, for example, one of the raids has a boss, a demon boss called Deimos, and I believe that's the brother of Ceres and Patha and son of Eparch, right? And that's in a raid wing that a lot of people don't know about. That is a super exciting thing. I especially don't do many raids. Well, not only because they are a big time commitment, but a lot of people aren't too lenient with like mistakes and stuff like that, and you gotta know, sometimes you have to know your shit, especially if you go into the experienced one. I mean, if you're learning, it's fine, just go with the learning group, but I don't know, raids are not the best content that you could experience in terms of like working with other players, you know what I mean? Strikes are a lot better and a lot easier. Raids are like 3-in-1, so people don't want you to waste their time, you know what I mean? You gotta like prepare yourself for that. Then they talk about convergences. Convergence system will also be extended to the region of Janthir, including Janthir specific enemies. This is so exciting because I hate the area that we have to go in to fight in the current convergence system. I want a region, something like Janthir. That would be amazing to go into convergences for. Oh, please and thank you. We can just do convergences somewhere else. We don't have to do it in Inner Nyos every time. Inner Nyos, everything Inner Nyos. Jeez, I'm done with Inner Nyos, okay? Alright, a great, a beautiful map, but like, at the same time, it's not. It's just like, so repetitive. The following major release, coming in the first quarter, will introduce challenge mode and legendary mode for the raid. So it might be worth trying out the raid. Maybe the raid difficulty, as long as you learn the mechanics, maybe the raid difficulty is similar on par to strikes. So what it's like is you go into the raid and every boss is there's 3 bosses, so there's almost like 3 strikes. You're just committing to 3 strikes in a row with different mechanics. That's all that's the only way you have to think about it. In the final release, they'll add a new fractal. That's exciting. I still haven't done the new fractal of this release. Accompanying challenge mode. They're reworking Warclaws. That's another thing. Another thing they announced. It's gonna have new mechanics. Hi, Bebe. It's gonna have new mechanics. My girlfriend just randomly came over to me. Hey. Get ready. We're going to coffee. Previously only available through World vs. World. That is true, but you can also use it in PvP. You just can't do anything with it. The Warclaw will be introduced to players The story of Guild Wars 2 Janthir Wilds, including new PvE skills. New skills for PvE play. I read that kind of backwards. At the same time, we'll be revisiting the Warclaw's World vs. World skills to provide a refreshed experience that builds on what we've learned about mounts since first implementing the Warclaw. Awesome. This is the, I guess the Warclaw that lives in this area. I like how they're implementing these, like, they're not adding a new mount, but they're just reworking the old one so we have another mount to use. It could be interesting and fun to see what it's going to be really interesting to see what they do with these if they're reworking them. We're staying this must be in Janthir, right? This is in Janthir. They're just all standing there, and Isgarn goes to Janthir too. I wonder if Isgarn is interested in something here. That could be interesting to the story. Like, there's a reason why they're here. Like, he detects the threats or something like that. Or he noticed, like, the Eye of Janthir in the back of the room of Eparch. Like, he felt it or something. Launch of Janthir Wilds will include Wizard Vault refresh. Great. Perfect. I want that to happen forever. At launch, players will be able to work towards 2 new armor and weapon sets, new weapons, new armor coming, a lot of new cosmetics available, and a new legendary spear and legendary backpack. That is what we want. I think currently... Oh, Guild Wars 2 vet, by the way. I think currently there's no PvE legendary backpack. Let me just double check that. Okay, Guild Wars 2. So, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's none. So I would not count this as PvE. This Fractals of the Mist is like a dungeon system, and that's how you can get this backpack. That is the backpack that you can get. But I think what they're going to do is introduce a legendary that you can get through the world. And hopefully it has nothing to do with Cryptus Essence. That would be great. Thank you very much. That is it. That is all of it. Make sure to buy the deluxe. The ultimate, sorry. Do not buy the deluxe. Buy the ultimate. And yes, you will not regret getting that 4,000 gold. I'm looking forward to designing my house, but I'm still hoping it's at the end of the expansion. I hope we don't get it straight away, or like, you know, midway through. I hope we don't get it in the first 2 releases. I hope we get it in the last release. That would be amazing, because I want the story to be really good, run its course, and they care about that, and then work on this in the meantime, so we don't have to worry about the story being bad and then this releasing prematurely. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right. Anyway, that is the whole thing. It looks really pretty in a lot of areas. Very excited. All right, that is going to end the video. I still can't talk. I'm just so excited to talk about this. That's going to end, and I will see you all in my next one. Have an amazing day, and goodbye. Hey, I'm going to wave to you guys. Bye-bye.